You are watching the CRK show.
Pacer fans, I totally understand that this is going to be a tricky day in the NBA, and obviously a little bit to the postseason, but mostly to the future when you have to face Milwaukee again, which happens next season before you can hit the mid-season or anything else right now. And what's up, everybody? My name is Campbell. Thank you, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about Milwaukee Bucks player Patrick Beverley, who has been reported by the NBA getting a 4-game suspension. So he obviously earlier this week, which I think maybe last week or something, he made an unnecessary call to throw a basketball at a lady, and which she did not know, but originally it was meant to be hit by almost a man that was like a man almost 30 to 40 years old, probably said something pretty inappropriate or whatever. That is, I'm still wondering what the hell happened under a fan and Patrick Beverley. But Patrick Beverley made probably one of the most disgraceful acts, mean decisions that he should never do as an NBA player. So he obviously threw a basketball from a lady, well, mostly just missed the basketball and then misplaced his target and then just didn't play correctly. But whatever he did, all of this was super unnecessary, and she should have never, ever done that. And that is unnecessary thing, which should, ladies and gentlemen, should have been more than maybe 10 to 15 games if it was not truly serious. That would have been okay with me. But if it was maybe a little medical situation, he may have to be more than 25 games. Or if she was seriously injured and it got far worse, and then there was almost a riot or a thing going on at Indianapolis, it would have been a terrorist attack by Pacer fans that would have been on Milwaukee, and then one player, and yes, Patrick Beverley would have been almost half season suspended or took a full season suspension of his actions. So I have no idea why he would ever do something like that, and that is very inappropriate. I know Patrick Beverley is a good player. Stephen A. on First Take said he knows so much about Patrick Beverley, and he is obviously very disappointed. I don't know, and I understand, like, he knows him so much, but I think he has very lost his trust for Patrick Beverley. Patrick Beverley, after the game, like after Game 6 when Milwaukee got eliminated from the postseason, there was a female reporter that was going to ask him a question and was like, do you subscribe to my pod? And she said no. She said, then you don't, and you're not going to talk to me. She still held the microphone very close to him, and then she pushed the microphone away from her, and then all of that. It's just like subscribe to the pod. If you subscribe to the pod, you can talk to me if you're a reporter. If you don't, you are not gonna talk to me and step away from me. That was probably more stupid than I ever seen. Like, much crazier than he threw a basketball at a fan that he misfloated to, because meant to throw it to a male, not a female. Like, I don't think she would never want to hurt a woman. Like, I don't think he would never wanted to, but just probably not the right decision he should have done. But blocking a microphone by a reporter and she didn't subscribe to your pod, that is super unnecessary. And that is just so despicable and just doesn't make any sense to me. I know he could be better than that. It doesn't matter. Like if I ask you guys, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you don't want to, I'm good with it. I'm way good with it. But it takes time for you guys to trust me. And if you trust me, then yeah, you can subscribe. But his action was super inappropriate. Like, I know you know, you can't think what humans can't think in your head. And what do you want to say? What do you want to say to the person? And all of that. So Patrick Beverley, I know he can be better than that. Patrick Beverley's better than that. And people have been saying Like, I see comments and say he should have been more than 20 games, which for me, I think he should have got it. Or if he got lesser game suspension, there should still been maybe a fine, maybe somewhere over maybe $100,000 or something, but whatever. Now, Patrick Beverley's better than that. He's a better player than that. I know he can be better than that because I've seen him play basketball. He's a good player, but that action was super unnecessary. Just like imagine you go to the football world. Imagine a football player had a football and he throws it so hard at a maybe let's say a Seahawks like a Seahawks fan or something. Throws a football so hard, never noticed, and he got hurt or she got hurt. It was a football fan. But whatever Patrick Beverley just did, guys, is just super inappropriate. And I know he can be better than that. And that is just I almost feel like he wanted to terrorize the Pacers, and he hates Pacers, and he's gonna hate Pacers for the rest of his life. Beverly, if you're watching, don't go down that path because that is so not right, and you could get a lifetime ban from the NBA, just like the player for the Toronto Raptors, which I forgot his name. So sorry, Raptors in the NBA, but. Beverly, I know you can do better than that. I know you can do better than that. And just like if we look like this is so long, guys. This is so long. I don't know why he will ever do something like that. Like he throws a basketball at the woman, and I know he wants to talk in the mail. I know he wants to, guys, because I'm giving you a look at the video. Like what really happened because it got caught on camera, and oh my goodness, guys, it's like what was he trying to do? And security comes in to the action without they didn't notice. So sometimes security may have maybe got caught off guard, but they were just watching the game and then making sure circling around and doing all that. But that is all of this, guys, is super unnecessary. And I know Patrick Beverley is better than that. Patrick Beverley could be better than that, and I don't know why he will ever do something like that. It's like we're all questionable about this action of him, and it almost feels like he needs to take therapy for the rest of his life until he feels like, I'm ready to retire from basketball. I'm ready to start a new chapter. It's like it doesn't make sense. Like you need to fix your damn head. Like that's what you should be doing now. It doesn't matter you have a podcast. It doesn't matter you love basketball. Just get the money and then you move on. Every player wants to do that. But you need to respect your community. It doesn't matter what you play for. You gotta respect your teammates. You gotta respect your fans. And respect other fans if they love a different basketball team. You gotta respect the league. They have so many difficult rules out here. And he took one of the most hardest rules, and the NBA really didn't check it well enough. Like, I think it should have been almost 2 to 3 weeks or something to make a very, very difficult choice because Milwaukee is out of the playoffs, and the NBA had a ton and ton of time to make a great decision to suspend Patrick Beverley for so much games if he needs to. And guys, I have no idea. Maybe they contacted the Pacers and they contacted who sat at that spot, and could we talk to them, make sure if they're doing okay? Did they went down that path? We don't know. I think for now it's probably a no. Did the NBA go down a direction and say, "Are you good? Are you guys doing okay?" And it's like, "Yeah, we're doing okay." If it was more serious, and there was a medical payment, the NBA will probably pay for it, and then the player is gonna pay them back or something or whatever. Like I don't know. Like it's a difficult decision. Like I don't know how it works or how the payment would have happened if it got super more serious. Or I don't think the NBA would have paid for that. They would have contacted Patrick Beverley and say, "Hey, we have a word with you. You need to pay a medical bill for the basketball that you misthrown it to, and then we're gonna have a massive talk with you. We're gonna probably give you a suspension, and you're gonna have a massive fine." Nice, it could be over $100,000. It could be over $100,000 or more. It could be $200,000. It could be 250. It could be $1 million or something. I don't know what the medical bill could be for Patrick Beverley. But Patrick Beverley could do so much better than that. He's a good player. Like Imagine it would have been Jokic. Imagine it would have been LeBron James. Imagine it would have been Anthony Davis. Imagine it would be Georges Alexander or Zaman Williams or something like a very very popular superstar player in this time of the NBA, and they do something bad. One of them do something bad. Then it wasn't, and it was not Patrick Beverley. Maybe Giannis Antetokounmpo. Maybe Jamal Lillard. I don't know, but that is a tough situation, and Patrick Beverley is much better than that. And I know he can be better, but he has an off season to think about this, and I know he will. And let me tell you this, guys. Before I step off here, I know I'm not gonna be subscribing to the pod. Better not subscribe to him once the suspension is over. And if he is respectable and if he apologizes, then yes, we can all understand his actions. But it is a tough time, and Milwaukee has to make a difficult decision if they should probably maybe re-sign him for the future, or think about a contract, or should they release him or something, or trade him next season so they can get something back, get another point at that same position that he plays. I forgot where he actually plays the position of basketball. Maybe point guard, shooting guard, shooting or something. But yeah, this one. Okay, guys, and that will be that basically. So Patrick Beverley, I can tell you one thing: you have to be you gotta be a better player, man. You gotta be a better player. You have to be a better player. You need to for this one. Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, click the bell for more future videos, and I will always be live on Fridays. Thanks for watching. This is Campbell saying so long from the CRK show. Thank you.